And welcome back. Well, earlier in the program, we heard from CommonGround volunteer Amy Johnson on how spring affects the workflow for producers.
Right now, we are getting a tasty recipe from Amy. In this segment, she shares her favorite recipe for crepes.
You may be looking for a way to spruce up your breakfast or maybe a meal any time of the day. And joining me now with more on this is Amy Johnson. And Amy, you have a recipe to share.
I do. I'm going to be making one of our family favorites, and that's crepes. The ingredients, I'm going to add in my liquid first. It's going to be 2 or 3/4 cup of whole milk, or whatever milk you have in the refrigerator. It's going to be 2 eggs, and I'm going to have 1 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I've got mine all combined together here. I've got some vanilla that I'm going to put in here, 1 teaspoon. I like lots of vanilla, so I'm going to combine all of these into my mixer, make this easy. I've got 3 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to take all of this and I'm just going to put it into the mixer. And the consistency of this, and I will provide a sample picture of it, but it's just not as thick as a pancake mix, and that's exactly what you want. I'm going to now make the cream cheese filling that we like to put in with this. And this cream cheese filling is very easy. I have 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. I have 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. I'm using powdered sugar. And then just a teaspoon of vanilla. And I don't measure, but I just have some Cool Whip that I'm going to put in here. And I'll add a little bit more in just a second. And I'm just going to mix this together until it gets fluffy. Now that it's all nice and fluffy, I'm just going to go ahead and add in a little bit of extra Cool Whip here to give it a little bit lighter, fluffier taste. That is done. I'm going to set this aside and make a few crepes. I just take my crepe mix. I use 1/4 cup and I put it onto my pan. I'll spin my pan around. And you can usually cook this for anywhere from 10-20, depends on how high your heat is. And I just kind of wait for it to get just a little bit brown on the edges, and then I know that it's perfect. But they come out really thin. My family loves Nutella with it and their cream cheese filling, and stack it with fruit. I will send you a finished version of our crepes I'll put together after I have a couple with our cream cheese filling.
Thank you very much, Amy, for sharing that recipe with us today.
You bet. Thank you.